it's not necessary for you to be able to do a job. See, Jahnvi is a bit reserved. I don't know if people have really, I mean, she's a certain way in her interviews and all that, but in real life, I think she's a bit reserved. She keeps to herself, yes. Even when I started working, I didn't want to be myself. I was very uncomfortable in interviews or when we're doing promotions because I have to be me.
Were there people trying to tell you what's wrong?
I think I would see people who are more confident than me tackle situations. I was like, oh, okay, I want to learn how to do that. Like Rajkummar, Gulshan, but this is a lead role for you. I was like, I'm so sorry, sir. Thank you. I'm very grateful that you are offering me this. But if I don't have genuine interest, then do you think you will get the best from me?
Hello everyone, this is Aina and welcome to Instant Bollywood. I am in conversation with this fabulous actor Gulshan Devaiah. So nice to have you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. I'm sitting in front of Aina, so she's going to show me
The mirror.
myself.
सबसे पहले तो congratulations. You know, आपने एक लाइन कही थी जो हेडलाइन बन गई एक इंटरव्यू के दौरान कि आपकी और जानवी की वाइब नहीं मिली and it blew out of proportion. Like more than you know आपने जब expect बोला था.
What is your understanding of that? कि उससे आपको क्या समझ में आया?
I feel like actors हम देखते नहीं actors को ऐसा बोलते हुए for their co-actor. It was a very normal statement. Sometimes you hit off with some people, sometimes you don't hit off with some people. And like you said, it's a professional environment. But what made you say that honestly?
Because I feel it's not necessary to. One, it's me. Like that's how I'm a bit unpredictable. मैं कुछ चीजें बोलता हूँ. The greater point I'm trying to make there also is that when people see our chemistry together, ऐसे वो उसकी भी चर्चा हुई थी जब वो गाना आया था. So such great chemistry. So that's the point I'm trying to make for two people who didn't really vibe, who just kept to themselves. We know how to do our jobs because if your job is to create the chemistry, then you'll do that. And this is exactly the relationship I have with many other actors also, with whom like we don't really sit and chat and spend time. And Rajkummar, Tapsi. We don't really sit and chat and vibe for घंटों तक बैठ के मतलब offset also हम लोग hangout पे जा रहे हैं खाना खा रहे हैं. With some people I have like सोनाक्षी के साथ में ऐसा था कि offset also we used to sit and chat. But is it really necessary for two actors to give a good performance? No, that's the point. That is not necessary.
It is.
Yeah, it's nice when you can be friendly, but it's not necessary for you to be able to do a job. See, Jahnvi is a bit reserved. I don't know if people have really, I mean, she's a certain way in her interviews and all that, but in real life, I think she's a bit reserved. She keeps to herself, yes. And that's her personality. And why should I not be okay with that? Why should I not be okay with that?
No, 100%.
Yeah, as long as like when I'm doing the scenes, if I feel that I don't think she's really bringing her A game over here, then I may have some issue. तो कभी महसूस ही नहीं हुआ मुझे ऐसे.
Are you reserved?
Not so much. Maybe a little introverted, but I don't know. I don't know how to say. Like I was a bit more reserved in the beginning. मतलब maybe like 15-20 years ago. I'm not so much now.
अपने आप में कितना involvement देखते हो जब आपने start किया था और आज की तारीख में?
Tons.
In what
I feel
way?
better. In every way. Like my understanding of the business, my understanding of the craft, my skill set has improved. It's more refined. My process has become more better. पुख्ता हो गया है ज़्यादा. Or my perspectives are better about life, about craft, about art. There's so many things, and my ability to like perceive things is better. I'm calmer, I'm more composed. Anxiety तो है अभी भी, anxiety issues तो है, वो तो पहले से था, लेकिन at least पता है कि issues है.
There's
a self-improvement also. I was very self-conscious. I'm not so self-conscious anymore. I'm able to be comfortable being myself.
Yeah.
जो बहुत मुश्किल था मेरे लिए शुरुआत में. Even when I started working, I didn't want to be myself. I was very uncomfortable in interviews or when we're doing promotions because I have to be me. And I'd rather hide behind be someone else because it was so much fun. Because I wasn't okay with who I was, I think I used to hide behind characters. I like myself.
Yeah, that's lovely, and it's the best change that you're so comfortable and you're so candid in an interview right now.
Yeah, my opinion of myself when nobody is watching is also much better than what it used to be.
But आपने एक इंटरव्यू में कहा था that you don't watch yourself, you don't watch the films that you work on और आपको अपने character से attach नहीं होना है क्योंकि उसके थोड़े cons हैं. आप where is this coming from? क्योंकि ज़्यादातर मैंने सुना actors बहुत अटैच हो जाते हैं अपने कैरेक्टर से, उनको पता भी चलता है, एक टाइम होता है और फिर वो अपने कैरेक्टर से निकल जाते हैं. You have the opposite.
Yeah, because I think I want to be me when I'm not working, and when I'm working, I want to be that character. I think I थोड़ा switch on switch off process मेरे लिए healthy है. It's better. I don't want to sort of live the burdens of the character or something. Sometimes you're playing like really heavy, like men who have gone through quite a bit. I don't want that to affect my life. So I clearly demarcate what is a character and what is me, and I don't want aspects of that character to affect my life. Some processes of acting find that within themselves. Like you find the pain and the trauma within you and your life experience, and you use that. I don't want to do that.
Okay.
I visualize a particular thing in my imagination, that maybe even if it was just me, in that situation, I would imagine this is how I would have felt, this is how I would respond to these things, or this is how that person would have responded or perceived this particular situation. This is how much they would have been physically, emotionally affected by this, and how does that impact that particular scene and that character arc. So I think I leave it more to, it's more in a sense cerebral, it's more imagination and external, rather than finding that thing inside. And when you find, we all have traumas, like when you find that, when you use it, sometimes it's difficult to control it.
Yeah, absolutely. But जैसे आपने कहा
because your character is not crying, you are
crying. Yeah. But like you said that in the beginning काफ़ी मुश्किल था आपके लिए, because you were conscious. It's an industry जहाँ पे लोग बैठे ही हैं आपको जज करने के लिए, आपको बताएंगे, और instead of that, this could have gone the other way also, where you could get more conscious and more self-doubts. How did you get out of that?
By accepting that this is the nature of the business. This is how it's going to be. The less self-conscious I am, the more comfortable I am, the better I'll be at handling these situations. And the better I'll be at work.
Were there people trying to tell you what's wrong?
I think I would see people who are more confident than me tackle situations. I was like, oh, okay, I want to learn how to do that. Like Rajkummar. I think he was very confident and he had a superb energy when he started off. We started off around the same time. And I saw that, like, I don't know this. I want to learn how to do that.
Did you ever speak to Raj?
No.
About this? But you all did a film together.
We've done 3-4 films together.
Yeah.
Shaitan was the first time we acted together. Then we did Badai Do, where we romanced each other. Then we did I say 4? I think it's 3. Then Guns and Gulabs.
Guns and Gulab. Yeah, but you all had scenes in Guns and Gulab, right?
Yeah. We're beating the shit out of each other.
But जैसे बधाई दो में, you played a queer character, and at the same time, you had said that in school you were bullied about having a feminine touch, which we all have. Like even girls have their masculine touch. How were you so comfortable to play something that you were bullied about?
Because if I don't accept it, then how will the world accept it? I accept it first.
Did it take a while?
Yeah, I mean, for myself, yes, it took a long time. Characters, it was not. What's written on the paper is the reality of the character. If I'm interested in that particular script and that story, then I have to accept whatever is written. If I don't fully submit myself to whatever is written, then I will not be able to create the illusion of being. I won't have a truthful interpretation of that character. So I have to accept what is written. So in the paper, if it's written that Gulshan Devaiah falls in love with Rajkummar, then that's the reality.
That's the reality.
And I have to submit myself to that.
काफ़ी लोगों ने कहा अनुराग सर से काम करने के बाद, like some people really love him and some people feel the complete opposite. But आपका जो रिश्ता रहा है अनुराग सर से काफ़ी सालों तक रहा है.
Complete opposite तो एक ही है. अबे दिवस में बाकी सब तो.
Yeah. So people have said things. How have you managed to, एक ऐसा बिजनेस है जहाँ पे रिश्ते पर्सनल और प्रोफेशनल में वो लाइन कभी कभी ब्लर हो जाता है, लोगों को ना बोलना मुश्किल हो जाता है जब आपके रिश्ते अच्छे हैं. How have you maintained those relationships over there?
I don't know. I think I have always prioritized my genuine interests and being honest and truthful. If I don't like something, then I tell them honestly that I don't.
And people take it अच्छे से.
Most of the time they do. Once a director like, oh Gulshan, but this is a lead role for you. I was like, I'm so sorry, sir. Thank you. I'm very grateful that you are offering me this. But if I don't have genuine interest, then do you think you will get the best from me? You won't. Do you deserve that? So then he was like, no, it's like soch le. I said like, no sir, like I'm really sorry, but I don't think I mean this is for me, you should probably take it to somebody else. Sometimes you don't get it and the person was hurt, but then eventually I think they accept it also. I feel is the best thing to be
honest.
See, you can also rudely be honest, but I don't want to be rudely honest. I want to sort of be polite about it, but प्यार से कि ईमानदारी से, and also it's a subjective medium and getting opportunities are difficult. तो इस माहौल में एटलीस्ट आपको opportunities मिल रहे हैं तो एटलीस्ट respect the opportunities.
बिल्कुल.
Even if you're not doing it, I completely respect the concept of people pitching me these things. I'm so happy that they are. I'm sorry I can't be part of this, but I'm very glad that you thought of me.
Yeah. No, I think it's a big deal. But which was that point जब आपको लगा कि now offers are coming to me, अब लोग मेरे बारे में सोच रहे हैं, अब जाके
शैतान के बाद में लग रहा था. तो शैतान शूट करते टाइम में I had an instinct about it saying that कि I don't know what the hell this Bijoy Nambiar is making, but इससे फायदा जरूर होगा. I had this feeling, and I think people didn't really know me. I was new. I wouldn't even go for auditions or anything like that. So even the casting directors didn't know me. Directors hadn't seen me. Ad नहीं करता था. So suddenly there was this. It was I think refreshing for them also कि ये कौन है?
But क्यों नहीं करते थे आप?
जिसमें इंटरेस्ट नहीं वही है ना, जिसमें इंटरेस्ट नहीं मैं नहीं करता था. मेरे को फिल्में ही करना था. And then later long format जब आया था तो long format I started doing, which is the series formats. तो I stuck to that only. So that yeah, शैतान के बाद मुझे लगा कि हाँ ठीक है. I mean I don't know how great a career I'll have, but वो शुरू हो चुका है कि मुझे काम मिलेगा, देंगे लोग.
Ever did a project for money?
Not yet.
Really?
Yeah. I mean the money is important, so I've prioritized in certain projects the money, but it would be wrong of me to say that it was only for money.
You liked something about...
See, it's also like you try and do good business. Sometimes you try and really see how best you can do for yourself. Because what you're worth is also a perceived value. You can't really measure it. So sometimes you get a little lucky.
Also, you've shown your interest time and again with your fashion statements that you make. Any plans कि वो भी dwell करना है कहीं
I don't think so. I do miss it. I do miss it, but then I feel that if I do that, and I'll be like very distracted. It is a lot of work. I used to work in the garment business, and it's a full day's job. It's a lot of work. And if I know, like, you know, some people would like, I don't want to get a design team, or like, you know, just buy design from somewhere made in China and put my name to it or something. If I'm doing something, I have to be fully into it. I have to, like, each and everything should have my contribution to it. And that's the only way I used to work before, and that's the only way I would want to work now also. So full involvement. Even if I have a team, I should be part of that process fully. I can't do that.
Lastly, ever looked at your filmography and felt like I'm very proud of?
Yes, absolutely.
A particular project or concept?
Not particularly. I'm proud of everything that I've achieved, and it's from scratch. I had no idea how to go about it. I came here, I learned, and some people, I got lucky also. Some great people gave me great opportunities. They helped me, they taught me, they nurtured me. Initially, Anurag, Kashyap, Sanjay Leela Bansali, Bijoy Nambiar, Rohan Sippy, all of these people gave me great opportunities.
I also have
Harshvardhan Kulkarni gave me Hunter. These were great opportunities, and they've had a lasting impression on my career, and work that they have really, like, you know, furthered my career, and people know me because of. So I mean, I can keep going on, like, you know, there are lots of them who have contributed, but these are some of the names. I think initially from whom I like Harshvardhan, I would say, because he saw me differently. He saw me as a guy who's not really like in this angry, hot-headed sort of a thing. So in his imagination, I somehow fit in his story, and I'm so glad that he came to me with that.
Yeah, that was a very different.
Yeah, and I'm so glad for Rima Kakti for casting me as Devilal, because I don't know if somebody else would have given me that part.
Absolutely, I think some amazing roles have come.
It was a great opportunity, and I'm very grateful that they saw me differently, or they gave me an opportunity to show some other
side.
Rather than just play grey characters or, like, you know, bad guys.
But I ask you this because often हम इंसान जो है, we kind of भूल जाते हैं कि हमने इतना अचीव किया और हम भागते ही रहते हैं, चेस करते ही रहते हैं कि बेहतर करना है, बेहतर करना है। कभी रुक के यू फील लाइक यार I've come a long way.
I'm a bit slow, like मैं थोड़ा ऐसे भाग नहीं रहा हूँ, रेस नहीं है मेरे लिए. So I want to get better. I want my career also, like you know, yeah, it could have been better. I'm very happy, satisfied with what I have. I'm very proud of it also. But yes, I look to improve. I look to get better.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you so much. All the very best for everything coming in Little Thomas. We're looking forward.
Film, yeah.
Yes, met Rasika yesterday. She's appearing in Melbourne.
She is going to Anurag.
Okay, we're very excited.
Yeah.
We'll see you super soon.
Thank
all
you,
the
thank
best
you,
for
thank
everything
you.
coming. Thank you.
Hello, this is Gulshan Devaiah. Sometimes I'm Alia, but mostly I'm Karthik Aryan. Like, share, and subscribe to
Instant Bollywood.
Instant Bollywood.